If you love chicken, then you better stay tuned and get the recipe for this chicken, baby. Because I'm telling you, it is absolutely delicious. Woo! So let's get in the video so I can show you exactly how you can make you some mouth-watering oven roasted chicken. Like I said before, I'm on a budget. So, whenever I see meat that's on sale, I go ahead and go for that meat. So, this is a whole chicken and it was $9.43, but your girl got it for $4.64. So, that's the thing for me. If it's a deal, if it's on sale, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm eating. So, yeah, the ingredients that we're going to need to season this chicken is I know this looks like it's a lot, but I gotta have my holy grail seasonings. That's the Lari seasoning salt and the Nature's Blend. I'm gonna use a little oregano, a little parsley, a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, salt, and pepper. I won't use that much garlic powder or onion powder because you gotta have the Holy Trinity of cooking. The Holy Trinity for me is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Holy Trinity for cooking. So we're going to need an onion. You're going to need your bell pepper and celery. Also, you can use some garlic. I only have one garlic clove, so you can use the actual garlic, that you have to cut yourself, or you can use the minced garlic. So, and again, don't look at these nails. These things is horrendous. Gotta repaint them. But anyway, okay, so yeah. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to take this bird up out of here. And I am going to rinse her. And I'm going to take all her guts from the inside. So, if you get a whole chicken, then they do have like the little giblets in the inside. So you can either, you can remove it and throw it away. Or you can keep that joint because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove it and I'm going to cook it because, one, I like gizzards, but two, because it's going to give more flavor into the broth. And I'm going to need like some chicken stock later for another recipe that I'm making. So this is the perfect way to do it because you already got the chicken and you can make the stock. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to clean it. And then after we clean it, we're going to get our fingers up in that skin and like open it up so we can get all of these good seasonings and stuff in here so it can be marinating. And I'm also going to go ahead and chop up, these three, the Holy Trinity of cooking, the celery, the bell peppers, and the onions. And then I'll be back. Okay, so now I got my chicken cleaned. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed because the giblet that I was talking about that I wanted inside, that comes inside of there, it's gone. So this is the fun part to me. But if you don't like touching raw chicken, this probably not the meal for you to cook, or maybe not this part. So like I was saying, you have to separate the skin from the meat inside. So you have to separate that fascia. At least that's what it is in humans. To separate that connective tissue from the muscle, which is i.e. the meat. Yeah, so you just put your fingers in there and you feel around and you basically just break apart all of the connective tissue, all of the stuff that's in there. It's like a clear kind of, it's kind of hard for me to explain. You will know though. I should have had some left so I could show you. Maybe, okay, maybe this is like a little part. Like this. You have to break apart all of that, which is like the connective tissue, the fascia that I was talking about. But that's in humans, I'm sure it's the same in a chicken too. And also, I like to go all around. So even like to the leg, not all the way to the leg, but a little bit up there. And then don't forget, this baby has two sides. So I like to flip her over as well. And I do this side. The back is a little harder because, it's the bone right here and all of that. But I like to go in there and separate it a part 2 all the way up to the wing so that I can season this meat back here. That's what I like to do. As a matter of fact, since we already back here, we'll start back here. So, okay, so I got him seasoned how I want on the back. Just make sure when you season them, you know, you get the wings, you get under the wings. You know what I mean? You want to get everything seasoned and delicious. Get like in the little crevices of the legs and stuff, because all of that needs to be delicious. And so I just, you know, all of the seasonings that I said, and I did stuff, you know, some of the onions and the bell peppers and stuff inside. And I'm actually also going to use some of the pieces of the celery that I was saying, the leaves of the celery, and I'll just put a few of those on here as well. And then I'm just going to flip her over, or him, her, him. I might need to name him. It's going to be a him. Benny. I'm going to flip Benny over, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other side, to the inside. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and flip him over. Okay, and we got to make this side extra pretty, because, of course, this is the side that you see. But you still got to give the backside love, because, you know, the backside needs love too, and we got to eat it too. So like I was saying before, when you season this front part, make sure you get into the wings. And wings are like my favorite part. I love white meat. So I like the wings and the breast, but all of this is going to get eaten. So like I said, I already, see, that's what I was saying. I don't want to do tear it, but I can pull it down to make sure it's still all covered. But yeah, after you've got it all open like that, you know, you can season it and push it up. Just massage it in the inside so everything can get seasoned, and then we'll do the same to the outside. We want everything to be seasoned. I'm going to season it up in there, the root to the tutor, everything. We need this chicken to be bomb.com. What I was talking about when I was saying if you use 2 hands, you can pull the skin up with one and then put the seasoning, and then it'll make it easier for you to be able to reach more and push it up and massage it all in the meat up top, because, you know, you can't actually put the seasoning up there with like the applicator bottle. So as further as you can pull it back and season it, then the better. It makes it easier for you. But all you have to do is just, you know, push it up there. Just massage it all over. So everything, even make sure you get on the sides and too, so everything can be seasoned. Everything, every inch of this chicken, we want to be seasoned. Okay, so I got the inside seasoned how I want. And again, we're going to do the same thing like we did on the back. I'm going to stuff some of these onions and bell peppers and celery in here, so it can actually season the meat too, not just the skin on the outside. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so since I had the inside seasoned how I wanted, I put some of the peppers and the onions inside of here and the celery, and I also put it, you know, in the cavity where most people normally stuff at. You know, if they want to put stuffing in there or whatever, vegetables, whatever they put in there. So I put my vegetable mix or whatever. So now I'm just going to season the outside again. And, you know, if you are fancy and you have like the twine, the string that the chefs use, you can actually like, you know, pin the legs together, which would have been great to keep everything in there. But I ain't got that. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and season the rest. And then I'll put the rest of this in here around the sides or whatnot. The chicken is basically seasoned good. I put all of the onions and peppers and garlic and bell pepper on the outside, what was left over. And so now I'm just going to wrap this joint with some aluminum foil and put Benny in the refrigerator, and we're going to let Benny marinate and marinate and marinate and marinate and marinate and marinate for like 24 to 48 hours. So today it is, what, Friday? It's like 4 o'clock. So Benny gonna be in the fridge for a minute because I'm not gonna cook Benny until Saturday. I mean, not Saturday. Saturday is tomorrow. Duh. Sunday after church. So he's gonna marinate for, I don't know, 30 something hours because it won't be a full 48. But, or it might if no, it won't be a full 48. It'll be close to it though. So close to 2 days is what he's going to marinate in the refrigerator. So I'm going to wrap him up really good in foil and I'm going to let him marinate. And then on Sunday, we'll be ready to pop him in the oven and he's going to be so delicious. Okay, so a little trick that's the easiest way to get everything out of the bird or the chicken, is to lift this bad boy up. I'm trying to do it with one hand. I already have done it, but if you lift it up and stand it up like this and just let all of the stuff fall out, and then you might have to fill in there. I did to make sure everything came out. And the reason why we want it out and we don't want to leave it in there is because we want this skin to get extra crispy. And as you can see, these vegetables, you know, they like spring off a little water, a little juice, and that's good around it, but we don't want it in it because it already got juice, and we want the skin to get crispy. So we just gonna cover the chicken back up and just let it sit out for like, 15 minutes. Just so it's not like super cold when you put it in the oven. And we also gonna preheat the oven to 425. Okay, so the chicken has been sitting out for a little bit, and we just gonna put a little bit of water. I'm probably not even gonna use that much. I just put that in there, but we're just gonna put a little bit of water around it. It don't need much because it already has some juice and stuff from the vegetables that sprung out. And then we have our oven preheated at 400. So we're going to put it in the oven and let it cook for about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on the size of the chicken. And we'll just be checking it and, and see probably at the 45-minute mark, see what it looks like. Okay, so let's check on this baby. Woo-wee. We got some mac and cheese in there too. If you want the recipe for that, just wait because it's gonna come. Whew, this chicken is looking bomb. Yes, delicious. Let me take this out.